Hello everyone and welcome back to another macro day here at Scriptcase by Jamie. And today we are going to dive into the SC Ajax refresh macro. Now this macro is crucial for enhancing user interaction within grid applications. So this macro is crucial for enhancing user interaction within grid applications by allowing data to be refreshed dynamically without the need for a full page reload. It's particularly useful in maintaining an up-to-date user interface after modification. So let's explore how you can implement this in your Scriptcase projects to create more dynamic and responsive applications. So today's macro is the SC_Ajax_refresh macro. And just like that, we apply it within our Scriptcase application. And the purpose of this is to refresh the data displayed within a grid application. So we will need to open a grid in a moment and dynamically via Ajax, without reloading the entire page, reload information within the grid application. It is essential for applications where real-time data presentation is necessary, such as within dashboards, monitoring systems, or even data-driven applications where the data changes frequently. So how to use the SC Ajax refresh macro? Well, as you see it right here is how we use it. It really is as simple as that. The syntax, it couldn't be any simpler. Now there are no parameters to add, so all we need to do is really add this snippet of code into our grid applications. So if I come here and create a new application and then a grid application, and I can generate that on pretty much any kind of grid or table that I want, as long as it is a grid application. And then within the grid we have here the Ajax events, and then when I add an Ajax event here, I can then update that and then update and refresh the information within this grid application. So here within the on click event, we may well add an update. So we may add here, for instance, update SQL equals then here our update statement, and then from there we would then, we would execute that and then add that into our database with that simple piece of code. Now we do need to add here our variable in here, so let's include that too, and then we also want to update the relevant table. Here, for instance, we can update any other table that we want, or essentially this table, just by clicking on the value, performing a calculation, for instance. So here we can update everything depending on, say here the description. We can update here the description, which is what we have here. In another grid, you would of course update, say, a calculation field, and then you would say that equals my x value, and you would say then that would equal my x value, and then just like that we would then update something, and then here we would then very easily apply then the SC Ajax refresh macro, and that would then update the grid information that we are seeing dynamically within this grid application. So using this basic snippet and adding your where equals whatever it is you are going to do, or your calculation, as I say, and then adding this very simple snippet or Scriptcase macro into your application. It will then update the grid view and reflect any changes that you have then applied without you manually needing to refresh the page or redirecting the end user, which is very nice. Now you can also maybe apply a conditional refresh based maybe on a specific user action. So if you would maybe send the user from this grid application to a modal window and then they return, you can then SC Ajax refresh this application on return, and then the grid application would also be updated. So using the SC redirect macro, well, this macro also comes in handy there, as well as within many other situations. Now, there are various practical use scenarios where you could use this, where this macro would be invaluable to your development. And that would be, well, with data integrity, for instance, as well as maybe real-time updates, which are crucial to your business. And it does ensure that users always have the most current data available within those grids or within those views that they have available to them, that they can then also interact with without any lag or disruption, and then also have a full page reload. And with that, improving the overall user experience as well as maybe the system efficiency. So, well, that is all for today in this Scriptcase by Jamie Macro Friday on the SC Ajax refresh macro. Incorporating this macro into your Scriptcase applications will make a big difference and it significantly enhance the responsiveness and user friendliness of your applications, especially involving frequent data updates. So now, if you found this video helpful, then please hit the like button. Of course, go ahead and subscribe if you want to watch more. If you don't like it, then hit the down thumbs button, or maybe even leave me a comment. Let me know how I can help you, or if there's a specific macro that I haven't covered yet and you would like to know when that will be released. So thanks for watching, and until the next Macro Friday, which is of course next week, every Friday, right here at Scriptcase by Jamie.